Air Podcast. Welcome in for another episode. Holy cow, are we jam packed? Coming off of 420. Nice to be back with you live on the podcast. We got a ton to talk about, including Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp, poopgate, and so much more. I feel like we're revisiting all this old stuff with them, but happy to do it because there's a lot of new court video and things coming out of their little trial that they're doing there. So we'll get into that. Bill Murray being investigated. I warned Frank pre-show I might cry. Bill Murray is my hero. Devastated to hear that there's some not so great things going on in the Bill Murray world. We'll dive in and share it all with you. Trump versus Piers Morgan. Trump versus McCarthy. We got the tapes to play for you. McCarthy said he should have resigned after January 6th. So we'll dive into that and all that's happening with that fallout. I finally saw Batman. That's for Frank. Will and Jada drama. We've got a Putin video. Is Jessica Simpson all messed up on Flonase? Her ad is causing some concern. Speaking of concern, Madison Cawthorn, this guy is a wreck. Dude is a mess.
We got to see what's going on there.
Speaking of which, Rudy Giuliani on The Masked Singer.
CNN, that guy's a walking mess.
CNN's a walking mess. They blow up CNN Plus after a couple of weeks. I still can't believe that. We're still banned on Facebook. I still can't believe that. Desantis versus Disney, product testing, fan feedback.
All right. Realistically, how many of these are we going to leave behind?
That 7 to 10.
Okay.
Let's go. All right, now our lead story is Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, but Jay Sapp promised she'd be here for the start of the show, and she would take us through the whole thing. And
I know a bunch of it.
There's no you're saying you're a Jay Saps? You could fill in for Jay Saps? Is that what you're proclaiming?
I can never fill in for Jay Saps. What I'm saying is I know a little bit about the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp story.
Yeah.
And I watched some of Johnny Depp's testimony. And it's crazy stuff. There's audio tape. There's a whole bunch of crazy things. So Johnny Depp took the stand. Well, listen,
nothing is queued up. So don't ask me to go play in some audio tape.
I'm not. Okay? Why would I do that to you?
I don't have a lot of faith. You seem to want to start. I don't want to start on this topic. I'm willing to go topic 2 to start. Two goes into 1 goes into 2.
You brought up the topic.
A to B, B to A, and then we'll do Amber Heard, Johnny Depp when she comes.
All right, then don't bring up the topic to me if you don't want me to jump in.
We were ready to go, and then Jay Saps, I'll be there for the start.
She said she said start, and then she'll jump in.
Oh.
That's what she said.
No, she said start in 10, and we said okay, no problem. And
we kind of did.
10 minutes came and went. We waited. Oh, that's what I'm saying. No, anyway,
yeah. Then she said start, and then
Bill Murray.
All right,
Bill Murray.
This
comes out that what was he doing a movie with Seth Rogen? Seth Green or Rogen?
Aziz Ansari,
Seth Rogen, and then they had to stop production because of some sort of altercation. Inappropriate behavior from Bill Murray.
The latest is we don't know what the inappropriate behavior is specifically.
Right.
We don't know what nature. Is it anger management? Is it other things? We don't know. But it's inappropriate behavior. They said they can't comment on what it is because it's an ongoing investigation. I don't think it's a police matter.
Right.
They haven't said that. I think they're just looking into it.
Same way you and I can't comment on the photos that were allegedly taken of Jay Saps with somebody that's not her husband.
I want to see these photos, by the way.
Still waiting to see. I haven't gotten them yet. Still waiting. Rumors are flying.
Damn.
Can't comment on it. Ongoing investigation.
Can't comment.
AOA team is on it. I don't know. When they find out and they know, we'll know.
We gotta light a fire into this AOA team.
I'll tell you what, we gotta let them out because I don't know if they get enough sunlight, to be totally honest with you.
They don't need sunlight. They're doing just fine.
Also, when was the last time you fed them?
It wasn't my job to feed them. I didn't.
Oh, shit.
You're the one that came up with the chore wheel.
I didn't. Somebody's got to check on them soon. Yeah, so that's that. And by the way, this has to be pretty bad because Aziz Ansari was accused of...
Same set.
Oh, was it the same set? No, I thought his thing was a while ago.
Oh, yeah, a while ago he was accused of something. inappropriate sexual misconduct with someone. That
Okay.
was a while ago. But now he was also accused of something on this set.
Aziz as well.
Yeah, I think they kind of blew past that as well. But then, what's it called? Then now Bill Murray has kind of overshadowed it a little bit. The show is called Being, or the movie, it's called Being Mortal.
Mm-hmm.
Movie written and directed by Aziz Ansari. And the complaint was made about Bill Murray. I could have sworn a few days before this happened, a few days before Bill Murray was accused of something, I feel like Aziz Ansari was also accused of something like right before it.
I mean, it's a nightmare. And then, so to go to find out now, and this is what's heartbreaking about all of this stuff. Once you get accused of something, everybody starts going back into your past, and the accusations are going to come flying on
Right.
perhaps one of the greatest movies of all time. What About Bob?
Yeah. Now everybody kind of knew it was public knowledge that Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss didn't get along on that set.
I didn't know.
Well, you're not public. You don't.
Let's
you
check
don't-
in with Jay Sabs. Jay Sabs, did you know that Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss didn't get along on the set of What About Bob?
She's asking what movie are you talking about? I don't even know those two actors.
I don't even know who Richard Dreyfuss is. Thanks.
See?
I don't know if your microphone is plugged in.
Really?
Yeah.
You sound like you're down a hallway.
In fact, definitely not. But you brought
now?
No, it's still no. But you have a huge oversized orange straw that is definitely going to murder a turtle one day. So at least you got something going for you.
Now?
No.
No, bad. I take back the Aziz thing. I can't find anything on that, so I don't know if Aziz Ansari was accused of anything.
Still no. Why are you slandering Aziz Ansari? What did he do to you?
I thought there was
he's Indian. Is that
maybe they just
your
brought
Indian
it up.
thing?
They may have just brought it up because of the past thing, but
Okay.
I thought it was a new accusation. I could be wrong there.
Because you do say a lot of horrible things about people from the India Peninsula, and I don't really care
You're
for it.
You're confusing me with you, so that's a uncommon mistake.
Anyway, going back to What About Bob, turns out, and this is just coming out now. I mean, maybe it's not, but it's resurfacing if it hasn't come out before. That Disney was allegedly forced to hire bodyguards to protect the cast and crew after Bill Murray hurled a glass ashtray at Richard Dreyfuss and threatened to throw the film's female producer across the parking lot.
I knew he was nuts on that film. I knew he was nuts on that set. And I knew Richard Dreyfuss hated him. Hated working with him.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What are you, Richard Dreyfuss's best friend?
Yeah, I'm his breast friend.
I'm his breast friend.
Yeah.
You caught that, huh?
I did.
Jason, do an unplug and replug from the phone for me.
On the end of the phone.
The one that's on the phone. Yeah, let's try that one.
Okay.
Okay. Oops. All right.
So, yeah. So it was common knowledge. I knew that they didn't get along.
No, it was not common knknowledge. The man
was
is a saint.
common knowledge.
The man is a saint. Dorothy Mantooth and Bill Murray are saints.
What was that movie he was in? Saint something? I don't know.
Saint Vincent.
Saint Vincent. Yeah. The man is Saint Vincent.
Okay. Is your mic on? Did you slide the part on?
You know what?
On the microphone. Did you slide that on?
The on-off button on the microphone?
Button on the actual mic. Check the button.
That
on the
was
mic.
it just in your hand?
Nope. On the microphone. The microphone.
You had it in your hand. That's it.
That's what she said.
Yeah. We're going to get there, everybody.
Hello?
Nope.
No, I don't know what's happening.
I know it's on. Wait. It was on the right way, prick.
This is exactly how you used to react when your husband wore condoms.
Exactly. How do you get this on?
Oh, right.
Is everything on in the mic box there?
That's what she said.
Mm.
Oh, come on. Now I can get this on.
Is it? You have to slide it up. Is it not up?
Everybody enjoying this?
This is compelling podcasting. It's up.
Hello.
Is there a battery somewhere? A little battery pack that should be have fresh batteries in it?
Yeah. Maybe
not on the mic.
Maybe you need some fresh batteries. All right, check the batteries. We'll come back to you.
Is the little green light on? Okay.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, go ahead.
Green
lights on? Is everything plugged in?
I'm gonna not. What do you hear?
Tap the mic.
I hear you coming from your phone and not the microphone. Yeah.
You
nothing
sure you're
from-
plugged all the way into the mic?
Okay.
Now?
Let's give it you.
Oh boy.
No.
Better?
No.
No, same.
No. No.
All right.
All right. Let's give her a second here.
This is what happens with live shows. I don't know what to tell you. But what I do know is that What About Bob is a hilarious movie. And I did know that he was a nightmare to work with. And Richard Dreyfuss notoriously hated Bill Murray. But
Your recaps are more horrific than
wasn't-
J Sab's equipment malfunction.
that's better than you looking away from the camera and saying nothing. So that's what I'm going to go with. So
All right, but hurling of fucking trays and threatening to throw. Okay, listen, let's all be honest with each other. We're not here to lie. Yeah, he's a little Irish and he gets a little drunk sometimes. He gets a little loaded. What's the big
racist.
deal? That's part of being.
It's pretty racist, buddy.
That's part of the package. Like, you got to kind of deal with that. But I didn't think he was doing that kind of crazy shit.
Yeah.
And
this, I don't know. We don't know what the nature of this new accusation is. So it could be an anger management thing. It could be anything. We don't know. Maybe he did a prank on someone, so they took it the wrong way. It could be anything. Maybe it will be investigated. Maybe there's nothing wrong. Could be a fake act. We don't know at this point. They're still investigating. So it could be nothing. It could be something huge. Again, all we know is that production was stopped on the new movie, pending the result of this investigation.
we'll see, Frank. But if I fucking lose Bill Murray over this, I'm not going to be happy. I'll tell you that right now.
What if he gets canceled?
Yeah, I'm not going to be happy. He's a living legend. He can do no wrong.
I hope not. I hope he can't do wrong.
I would tell you the funniest Bill Murray story ever.
Yeah, many times. Next topic. No, kidding.
There's a golf video that's somewhere out there. He throws this thing. I forget what it was. A can, or he does something. Nails this guy like in the face. Completely nails the guy in the face. Then he feels bad about it, obviously. And he goes over to see if the guy's okay. They pick it. I think it was a can of soda. They pick it up. And he signs it for him. He's like, I'm so sorry. There's all these cameras on. He's like, I'm so sorry. The guy's like, I have a great story now. I'm totally okay. And he's like, I just didn't think a can of soda was going to come hurling at me. And Bill Murray, without missing a beat, goes, well, you were open. So, and fucking just walks away.
I mean, that's a great line. But when you break it down, the guy hurled a can of soda at another guy's head.
Yeah. I don't know why he threw it. It was he was doing some kind of shtick or whatever it was. All right, I think we got J Sabs back.
Testing.
Nope.
You can't hear me?
No, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Like you're in the hallway.
It just sounds awful.
It sounds
Can
like
you hear yourself in your headphones?
Yes. I could.
Yeah, but how do you sound? Like normal, or do you sound
Normal.
like you're talking into a paper cup?
Normal.
Then it's got to be the connection to your phone. When did it give you a chance to pick the audio source on your screen?
It doesn't. It does not pick an audio source.
Nope.
Now?
Now, yes.
What did you do?
I just tightened it.
There it is.
And that's what she said, but there's nothing different.
It just wasn't plugged in all the way.
Well, don't move anything.
All right.
That's what she said.
You sound like $1 million. Now we could talk about Amber Heard shitting on Johnny Depp's pillow.
Let me just
Oh,
tell you something.
boy.
Let me just tell you something. Johnny Depp is still one of the most sexiest men in Hollywood.
Is that right?
After this trial, I mean, he could get it.
Have you been cranking it to his testimony every single day?
I mean, it might be on in the background.
All right. Well, let me say this, J Sabs, before you get started. If you want to take a steamy pile of shit on your partner's pillow, have a cup of Jumpstart coffee first, because we all know that nothing gets the old pipes moving like good old coffee. And
This is
best
true.
coffee is Jumpstart Coffee Company.
Yeah,
The
if you're gonna
stronger
shit
the
yourself,
beans, the stronger the deuce.
That's right.
if you're gonna shit the bed, it might as well be quality.
It might as well be a quality deucer, and you might as well have supported the troops in the process, which is what you do.
I'm sure
when
the
you
folks at
purchase.
Jumpstart love this pitch, but this
I think it's gonna be one of the best reads ever.
Okay.
Actually.
If you want to take a nice doozy,
Yes.
then drink some.
Yeah, something that rhymes with juicy.
You want to take a shit on your partner's pillow and you need coffee to get it started. Jumpstart Coffee is that one. Now,
Starbucks? No. This one? Yes.
yes. Order now with the link in the description below. Like I said, 50% of the proceeds go to the Navy SEAL Foundation, which is tremendous. You're also supporting this podcast. And you're also getting, by the way, one of the greatest cups of coffee that you're ever going to have.
Ever.
And if you don't believe me, here, just because first of all, apologies to Jumpstart. I started getting lazy and I stopped taking notes of all the people who say nice things about Jumpstart Coffee.
Oh, you douche.
Because it was too much and it would be boring to do. But it's been a while. So there you go. There's another one. I'll read it to you. I got my coffee dark roast today, exactly as advertised, divine aroma. Shipping to Toronto cost a little bit more. However, I was most curious and will order in bulk going forward. That is from Amma.
Boom.
Thank you, Amma, for that. Also a member.
And if you're gonna order in bulk, make sure and do the subscribe and save. Do it soon because they give you the tumbler.
Ooh.
Tumbler. Yeah, you get that tumbler on the 3rd month, and that time is running out. So order today if you want to do the subscribe and save. Use the promo code AOA15. All right, J Sabs, where do you want to start with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard?
Start at number 2.
Where do we start? Okay, first, do you know why this lawsuit's going on?
I think it's going on because she wrote an op-ed piece in the Times saying that she was part of an abusive relationship, didn't name who it was. It was obvious that it was Johnny Depp, and he is claiming now, and I believe falsely, that it cost him Pirates of the Caribbean 36.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well,
you've got it. You've got
it. It's a defamation case.
Right.
Nailed it. Frank didn't get it. That's 1 point for me, 0 for Frank.
Because I didn't say it. I didn't say it first.
Or at all.
Oh, we should have just said it at the same time then and confuse everybody.
All right, ask Frank a question.
Please.
Oh boy. Do you believe her or do you believe him?
Him.
Wow.
I mean, haven't heard her testimony, but his testimony has audio showing abuse going towards Johnny. She like ripping him up with everything, hitting him, like literally, like hitting him, like shitting in his bed, calling him all sorts of names, making fun of him for all his career choices. I mean, just abusing the shit out of him.
First of all, don't tell me that you're gonna tell Johnny Depp that he has no class and no style. Are you out of your mind?
You can't say that about Johnny.
So, and then it's like really beep up because if you've been watching, she's kind of been copying his looks in at the trial too.
Is that right?
Yeah. So she's kind of like digging at him.
Wearing the same. How does that even work? How do they coordinate that? Like, how did she coordinate that?
I don't know, but you know what? I saw a video of him outside going into the courtrooms, kind of saying hi. And then when he saw her come up in the truck, he ran in because that's how scared he is of her.
I think he just wants nothing to do with her anymore.
It's kind of like when my husband sees me and he wants to run away. I got like a flashback. Like
we never see him down wherever the hell you're filming this.
Right.
So
I don't know. I am like so into this trial. I probably when I wash the dishes, because I don't have a dishwasher because it's 1942 in my house, and like do like chores because I'm also Cinderella. I have like
man, this conversation took a turn.
Bad day to be J Sab's husband.
I don't really listen to music. I listen to podcasts that are good.
I felt like a dig. Go ahead.
That was a shot. That was a shot at us.
Yeah.
And like just other things, videos. and I was listening to. I probably listened to. This is embarrassing to say. Probably a good 3.5 hours of.
Holy crap! Are you for real?
Of this,
I'm not
the
kidding
case?
you.
Well, was he testifying all that time, or was it other?
I think he was it yesterday. It was 7.5 hours, I believe. It's
And
just.
you watched half of it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Brian has a good question. Can you untie your husband, JSAP, so we can meet him at least once?
Absolutely not. Thank you.
All right. I tried.
I cannot answer that, Your Honor. I just feel like I don't believe her.
She seems nuts to me.
So you know what that means.
She's good in bed.
Yep.
Yeah, the crazy ones are so good in bed. She looks so good in bed.
Jeez.
I mean, for the guys too, I guess that could be true.
Yeah, but she does other things in bed that's not so great.
First of all,
hold on, wait, hold on. Is this a defamation case or a defecation case? Can we clarify?
There you go.
Lisa G with the comment
Right.
of the night so far. Go ahead.
The funniest thing is about that part. I think the judge asked, like, how do you know it wasn't one of the dogs?
Yeah.
How do you know?
And John, I remember Johnny's answer. Did you get the answer?
What did he say?
He's like, I'm gonna do my best, Johnny. I've lived with those dogs, and I know these dogs. They're 4-pound Yorkies. Like, they're not. This came from a human. That's my. I know.
I was gonna say my dumps can't be unless we're talking about like a bull mastiff or one of those fucking big ass dogs. There's no way.
Sexy.
You got to see a picture of these dogs. You hold them up with one hand, and their little feet, they're like this big.
Yeah.
And he said, the fecal matter that was in the bed it came from a human.
That's not a bad Johnny Depp, actually. It's
Thank
pretty
you.
good.
But I've been with my husband 20-something years, and I still cannot make a duty with the door open, and she shits in his bed. We've been together less than 4 years. Explain this.
What is the point of that? What was that? What was she trying to accomplish with that?
I think she was just mad at him. Something happened. Something about her phone. I don't know. But here's the thing. With this. When you have a defamation case, right? And you know stuff is going to come out. Like, wouldn't you be embarrassed to be a part of it? Because you know that there's going to be text that you wrote or whoever else is involved. I don't know. It's just like, I would just be hard. Like, she knew the shit thing was going to come out. She knew.
Well, I think because they were already on the outs when that happened, weren't they?
Right.
Because as I understood it, he was already left. And then she was at Coachella and he was like, I'm going to go and get my stuff now. And their friend was like, you probably don't want to do that because she shit on your side of the bed.
Right.
Now, by the way, a little controversy has just popped up. Lisa, who had that great defecation case line, apparently stole that.
Brian Sanders. Oh, I thought it was Brian Sanders.
Took it from Paul. Paul said it first, then she took it.
Oh, was it Paul?
Now, there's a possibility that I mistakenly missed Paul's and just read hers, but I think she stole it and I didn't do anything wrong. So
Right.
we'll see.
Hang on a second. Go further up.
That's
What
what she said.
Brian have it?
Defamation or defecation?
Oh my God. I'll tell you what, this is going to take years to unravel
There you go.
what happened this
See?
evening.
Oof.
Years to figure it out.
See, we might have to go to court on this one.
Yeah, I think we should.
We should have a
file
people's
this.
court.
Yeah, clearly.
And honestly, like, I just think that Johnny Depp just looks so good still. Like, oh,
really? Because
God.
he's a little bloated, I feel. He looks a little, and he looks
He's what,
older.
50 something? He's older.
50.
I mean, he's
53.
He's not 21 Jump Street anymore.
I would still jump him 21 times.
There you go.
53 or so.
What if he was
Yeah.
living on the street?
Oh, even better.
Right.
What if he was living on 21 Jump Street?
Right.
But doesn't it drive you crazy that he talks
Yes, like he's British.
so low and deliberate, and it takes him an hour to answer one of these questions?
Well, that's why it's 7.5 hours of.
He doesn't talk too slow. It's slowly. It's very low.
If he was talking like a New Yorker, it would be a 45-minute case.
Yeah.
He's fucking like.
Well,
and
he's always
also-
been like that's just the way he talks. He talks like this. It's not really
Right.
British, but it's just very low.
He kind of puts It was kind of like Madonna. Like he puts a British accent.
I think some of the
sometimes.
Pirates of the Caribbean accent comes out every now and then.
Yes, because he's like, he's in that character. But
I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
what came out yesterday or the day before was that he admitted to doing drugs with Marilyn Manson and Paul Bettany. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Paul who?
Bettany?
No, who's that?
Vision from Marvel.
Oh, for real?
Also, the guy from, I know him from, what's that movie with Tom Hanks?
The Da Vinci Code.
Yeah. And
He's the
also,
pale guy.
he was married to Jennifer.
Aniston.
No.
Nettles.
Dark hair, green eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And that very dirty movie with Jared Leto. You know it.
Oh, Connolly.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, Jennifer
See?
Connelly's hot. Wait, who's married to Jennifer Connelly? Vision?
He
Paul
was.
He was?
Johnny Depp was?
No,
No.
Paul
Paul
Bettany.
Bettany.
Oh.
So
That's Vision.
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm betting he was.
Okay. I can't believe Vision scored Jennifer. Jennifer Connelly's hot. Who's she married to now? They're not married together anymore?
I don't think so.
Okay, I was going to ask you about this. Was that all the photo that we're seeing with the just drugs everywhere? Is that did he really do all those drugs? He's admitted to that.
He's admitted to doing stuff, and he actually there was a point in one of the when they were asking him about it, he was like, I was detoxing from it, and he was getting withdrawal, and she wouldn't give me my medication, the medication that I was going through a withdrawal, and I couldn't get my medication, and she said, it's not time yet. And I said, well, it doesn't work like that. I need my medication now. It helps stop the withdrawal. And she would refuse to give me my medication because it wasn't 4 o'clock.
Jesus.
I remember that.
Who's been watching this trial more, Jay Sams or you?
I've only watched clips of his stuff on Twitter, and I guess they highlight certain things. And
All right, how many times did you flick your bean to this case?
Me?
No, that's for Frank.
Thanks. Let's see. Well, dead men tell no tales.
I mean, if you're gonna keep it up with the puns, well, what could I do?
But it's just, I don't know. I think it's crazy, but their sex had to be.
Curse of the Black Pearl Necklace.
Oh, he definitely gave her a pearl necklace.
You think he's good in bed though?
Absolute. You can't look like him and not be.
I don't know. Maybe he's
What if
he's terrible in
killer?
bed? You imagine?
No.
What if he's just okay?
I would still say, oh my God, Johnny Depp was the best I've ever had.
What if he just like, I'm Johnny Depp. I don't have to do anything. I'm just Johnny Depp.
It would still be great.
He doesn't have to do anything. He could just be there.
Yep.
As long as it's in the room.
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't even have to be a room.
We're putting a poll in the live chat. I want to know, is Johnny Depp hot? Is Johnny Depp hot?
Everybody, I saw a lot of fire emojis.
Yeah, my wife just said he's hotter now than he was when he was younger.
Yep, I agree.
Hotter than Edward Scissorhands days?
Mm-hmm.
Edward Scissorhands is no good.
Yeah.
He's like freakishly pale in that.
It's very emo.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else?
He could definitely, I mean, oof. And you know what? Like, Frank, I know you've been watching it, so he's funny up there in the stand.
He is. He's,
see,
the guy, the Amber Heard's lawyer was objecting a lot, and Johnny Depp was like calling it every time Johnny Depp would answer a question. He'd be like, "Well, I recorded this objection," and he would look
Hearsay?
over and hearsay.
Hearsay?
That's right. Yeah, hearsay. That's probably. I'm learning. You see, I'm learning. It's hearsay. Yes. And he would get the whole, and everybody was laughing. He was. That's when you're on the winning team. When you have everybody in the courtroom laughing, they're probably on your side.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm shocked by this. Right now, as the poll stands, 81% says yes, he's hot. 81%.
See,
that's crazy. No.
Why are you surprised?
I don't, because when I first saw him in the thing, I was like, oh my God, he looks like shit. He got old, a little fat. He's like slower.
He's older, but that's.
He looks like he doesn't shower as often as he should be.
Even better.
He looks like he smells like cigarettes.
Yes.
And I don't like cigarettes. And you know
That's
what?
gross.
I'd like it on him.
You make an exception for Johnny Depp.
Oh, what?
Wow. We're learning all sorts of things.
Can he smoke during?
Yeah, I would let. And I hate cigarettes. And I would let him. Smoke one out of my butthole.
What? Why are we banned on Facebook? I don't get it.
No, I have no clue.
Yeah.
No clue.
Little old us. What did we ever do?
What did I do? Nothing.
Good news, Frank. It's down to 79%. So we're making some headway here.
All right. That's still pretty high.
I'm still waiting for people to comment on my smoking out of my butthole. Not yet. Okay.
All right, what's the hottest he's ever been then, right now? Or is there a movie that's the thing? Wait, you
What's
think
the one where he was a cartoon lizard?
What?
Oh, okay. I get my what? What did you say, Frank?
So what's the one where he was a cartoon lizard? Remember that one?
Cartoon lizard. No, I don't remember that one.
He played. It was like a western. He was the voice of the lizard. Are you kidding me?
No.
What?
I hate you both. I'm looking it up.
I just pinpointed why my wife thinks he's hot.
Why?
The movie Crybaby.
Oh, okay.
She likes him from the movie Crybaby.
See, I don't even know that movie.
Yeah.
I like him from. I do like him from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean would do it for you.
Mhm.
How about when he was Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? There.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's terrible.
I saw somebody who was trending on Twitter because there's like, who's the better Willy Wonka?
How is that even a question?
It's not a fucking question. There's one Willy Wonka and Johnny Depp trying to cash a check. That's the fucking thing.
What about Sweeney Todd?
Oh, I liked him in that one too.
Or wasn't he Sonny Bulger?
Hmm.
The Mafia?
Yes, and he was and I forget what that one's called.
Right.
Yeah, he played Whitey Bulger.
Whitey Bulger. I'm sorry.
Not a lot of votes for Donnie Brasco, which I thought he would have gotten a couple for that.
It's called Black Mass.
Black Mass
was the name of that.
Frank,
Mordecai.
What was the name of the one where he comes home and there's shit on his pillow? What was that one called?
It's called Deuce Bigelow.
You guys just planned that, didn't you?
No. We can't write that good. That was funny.
That's better than On a Dead Man's Chest.
Two things I hate about you.
Janine loves Johnny Depp so much. She's laughing at all of Frank's shitty dad jokes. It's unbelievable.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
Pirates of the Caribbean at Rear's End.
Oh, shit.
On Stranger Turds.
All right.
There's a pun for every title.
They really are. See, I can't look
Dark
it up.
Shadows. That kind of.
Oh, I also like that movie too.
21 Jump Street. He was a cameo in that one. Oh, it was called Rango. Was the name of the one he was a lizard.
Oh, okay. Somebody said that in the chat. I thought they were talking about that was the movie where he was hotted. So that was my fault.
No,
maybe they were both.
True.
He was a CGI. Public enemy. He was in a ton of shit. You can't even.
Yeah,
I forget about most of it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many. Secret Window.
He started with Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's right.
He was hot. He was hot in that one too.
Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yes, that's another one. See, I like those. Like
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Ed Wood was great. That was a great movie. Yeah. Too many. There's too many to name, but there's a million of them.
Anything else on this? Like any other things that we didn't hit?
I think
that
I
you
don't
didn't
know.
shit. What?
I don't know when Amber Heard's gonna say her piece. When does that happen?
I don't know. She hasn't had her chance. But what was the thing today where she was like, "I never punched him. I hit him." There's a difference. Did she say that today?
That was yesterday, I think.
Oh, that was yesterday.
She said, I didn't punch you. My hand wasn't closed. I just hit you.
She slapped him.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of punching him, she slapped him. It's kind of like a Chris Rock, Will blah 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 thing.
How did this go on for so long though? That he was married? Like obviously, clearly, what we're learning tonight, he could be with whoever he wants. Why didn't he just get out of this thing fucking sooner?
They were married, and
I think
guess
only
it's
for
not
2
easy.
years though.
Still, once you're married, it's probably not.
But
so
how do you
easy.
marry? How do you get together with a fucking crazy like this?
I'm sure she wasn't.
It happens all the time.
I'm sure she wasn't a nut job before they got married.
Right.
And maybe we don't know. We didn't hear her side of it, but it's not looking good.
No.
All right. Well, I guess we'll follow this when she starts talking, right?
Yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Oh, I can't wait.
I can't imagine. You look on Twitter or everywhere, it's everybody. There's not I can't find anybody that's on her side.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we haven't heard from her yet. It's like we kind of did in all these tapes, but I mean, who knows? Maybe she'll bring something to light. I don't see it happening.
So what is he? And now he's suing her for this money. Isn't this the money that he gave her in the first place? Because did she have money? What did she do? Was she an actress?
She's an actress. She was in Aquaman and the what's it called movies?
I do remember her in Aquaman. Yeah, what else was she in besides Aquaman?
That's probably it. No, she was in some other stuff. I can't. I'll look it up. But she was.
What was the one that she was in where she shit on a pillow? That was my favorite.
Was 37 Dresses.
Wow.
I don't know.
He putting that ping pong ball in that tough little corner, and he keeps sending it back. It's amazing.
Yeah, she was in. She was in Justice League, Aquaman, The Lost, whatever the hell.
Okay,
Drive
DC,
Angry.
Who's hired her?
Zombieland. She was in.
Yeah, that's.
Apparently, she was in Pineapple Express, Magic Mike XXL.
I've not seen half of these.
Some other things, I guess.
You've definitely seen Mike, Magic Mike XXL.
She was in the Rum Diary.
Me either.
She was in the Rum Diary with Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm sure that's probably how they met.
Is that what I imagine?
Apparently, she was in The Danish Girl. Machete Kill, a lot of stuff. She's got some a resume here. Not all,
right. I gotta see if I could rent Deucer Girl. That sounds like that was the one I was thinking about. Don't forget to become a member of the AOA podcast for more pooping on a pillow talk. I mean, where else? They don't do this on The View, I don't think. They might
You're not
start
gonna
the
find
issue.
this.
No.
But
no, they probably blamed him today, actually.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah.
Awful people.
When did they move the bathroom closer to the bed?
Right.
Join the podcast right now. Become a member. There's 3 levels. It starts at $2.99. You get all sorts of exclusive stuff. We just did our first secret show last Saturday. We have more planned. Q&A shows, special presentations, special videos, behind the scenes footage, all sorts of great things. Discounts on the merch, everything else. Join now. Link in the description below, or you can of course click on the banner on the homepage at anthonyonair.com. A couple of quick Trump things here to get through. Trump versus Piers Morgan. Did you see
I can't
this?
wait. I want to see this interview.
This blew up Twitter.
This is definitely where Frank's going to jerk off to the next time.
The same way you're flicking your bean to Johnny Depp, Frank's going to be spanking it to Piers Morgan. Trump.
I am not a Piers Morgan fan. I don't like his whole everything.
Why? Because he's a Republican?
No, he's just a dick.
Free thinking.
But he seems to call out a lot of Trump's bullshit in this 30-second clip that they, this trailer that they put out for it. He's going, do you really think that they, it was a free, he says it to his face, it was a free and fair election. What are you talking about? Trump apparently walks out of the interview. So,
well, that's not all that happened. That's not why.
No, it's a small clip that they showed. I'm sure there's a lot more.
Well, you know what happened right before he sat down to interview him, right?
Amber Heard shit on his pillow.
Trump was handed all the things that Piers Morgan said about him in the last couple of years, like all the bad things that he said about him. So Trump was like, you said all these things? Actually, what happened was he was at Trump's resort and Trump called him into his office. He was like, "Can you come here?" And he's like, "Okay." He's like, in front of me was this like stack of everything that I had said about him in the last couple of years, and Trump was livid because I mean he didn't know exactly everything that he said, so he was like, "Did you really say this?" And Piers was like, "Yep." And he's like, I think he said he didn't want to do the interview then, but then he did it, and you could see like he wasn't really happy in it. So
That makes a lot of sense because he sits down and starts with, "Okay, let's go." Like he seems annoyed.
yeah,
Why did he even agree to do it then? He could have just not done the interview.
I don't know. I think he has to do more wider ranging interview. All he's talking to now are weird conservative people with podcasts who are just not reaching the masses, anymore. He's just not reaching the masses anymore.
Yeah.
The thing is, Piers was on his show and he won once.
That's right.
Okay.
So they've known each other for years and they've been friends. So that's why also too he wanted to do it, but I guess he didn't know to the extent what exactly he had said. So
yeah, I'm sure a lot of people liked Trump when he wasn't a politician. It was, he was this goofy billionaire real estate guy that had a TV show. Not everybody knew that all the stuff that everybody knows now.
All right, I'm not going to play the full thing, but I'll play the one little clip where he talks about the election really quick for everybody so they can hear it in case they didn't. All right, here you go.
Much more honest than you.
Really? Yeah. It wasn't free of violence. You lost.
Only a fool would think.
You think that was
I do now.
Excuse me.
So he says it was a free and fair election. He says only a fool would think that. And Morgan says, "You think I'm a fool?" And he goes, "I do now."
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's here. Okay, first two things. I think it's going to be great because overall, not just because it's Trump, I want to see more interviews like this. There's too many interviews where you just go on and it's just fluffy bullshit.
Well,
right.
the problem with that is who's gonna sign up for that kind of interview? The person being interviewed is not gonna go on an interview knowing that they're gonna get bombarded with gotcha questions.
I agree, but I'm not saying I agree with you. You're not wrong, but I'm saying that's part of the problem, though.
Yeah,
but we just got to figure out a way around that because the interviews today kind of just stink overall. Like at least he's willing to go on there, and both of them are willing to do that and kind of fucking mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, but then he walks off.
Like Trump's been saying this crazy shit about the election. He's still fucking. I would have lost money on that April 2022.
He's still talking about it.
Talking about this.
Of course he is. It's because he's going to ride it right into 2024.
But he wouldn't have walked into an interview by now that fucking somebody was like, "Hey, by the way, it's kind of crazy that you're still fucking."
Because everybody who's interviewed him has been on his side.
It's crazy. That's crazy to me. Second thing, a little too much on the fucking dramatic music. Like, can't you just put out
right?
30 seconds of the thing? You got to
put dun, 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 dun. It's like, all right.
It's not a Stallone movie from 1987. It's a fucking interview. Like, calm down.
This isn't what's his name? Who's that stupid director? Who's that director? Mike something? I can't think of it. Armageddon. That guy.
Good.
Right, I'll show myself out.
Listen, you were hot for a long time. You could miss a shot every now and then.
Leave me alone.
That's what you said.
Trump versus McCarthy now. So then the audio leaked of Kevin McCarthy saying that Trump should have resigned after January 6th. Do you want to hear this clip?
Sure.
Frank's like anything that talks about Trump in the bed, like, yes, absolutely. I need more material.
I've heard it already. I've heard it.
It's a minute 35. I had it queued to 104, so it's like 20 seconds. So they're not going to get the whole fucking thing. But here you go.
I haven't had a discussion with the Dems that if he did resign, would it not happen? Now, this is one personal fear I have. I do not want to get into any conversation about him partying, anything like that. I mean, the only discussion I would have with him is that I think this will pass, and it would be my recommendation we should resign. I mean, that would be my take, but I don't think he would take it, but I don't know.
It should be my recommendation that he what? I missed what he said.
He resign.
He should resign. Yeah. And now, and he's saying that he's on Twitter and everything saying that he never said that, which is ridiculous.
Well, supposedly, I don't know who recorded this, but I guess everybody's saying that it was Cheney, Liz Cheney, who recorded it and put the.
Well, that's who it was between them two. I don't know. Yeah,
I think I think it was between a couple of people. But what's weird is you hear her on the tape, but she's on the. She's not on the like. You're not. The recording is not his side of the conversation. Her side of the conversation. They're both
it's just his.
They both sound like they're on the phone. Does that
Oh.
make sense? Am I explaining that right?
Yeah,
It sounds like a third person is recording the two of them talking,
Well, maybe it's one of those like
which could have been like her
Since it's a-
staffer or something.
right since it's a government line, it has to be recorded somehow.
I don't know.
All right.
I know,
Just
but-
like Hillary's emails. Go ahead.
And then all the articles today were that it wasn't just Kevin McCarthy, but all the other ones who always hated Trump, McConnell, and all those other, like all the Republicans, they all fucking were on that same page, which is unbelievable to me that they can't either get him in line or just move on from him.
He's never going to move on. If he moves on from it, that's him admitting that he was wrong. And
No,
he's
the
not gonna do
Republicans,
that.
I'm saying, the Republicans can't just move on from him.
Oh, they can't move on from him. Yeah.
Like,
which is
let's take the
ridiculous.
Democrats, for instance. Like when Bernie Sanders was clearly going to win the nomination, they were like, man, let's just, rig it so that it's Hillary. I don't understand why the Republicans can't do the same thing.
Yeah, just leave this guy behind.
Just put somebody else in the old driver's seat, like the Democrats like to do.
I think because he has too big a following that they would, Trump, you gotta go. That's
Also, while we're on it, I heard that Bernie is exploring another run, which is like enough. Bernie Sanders is the Buffalo Bills of the 1990s.
how much
Just-
is he gonna move the mic though when he gives interviews?
Yeah, what are you doing there, J-Sabs? You're killing us.
You're killing us.
You hear it?
I hear
Yeah.
every bit of that mic moving.
every movement you make.
Yeah.
Every
sounds like
move
this.
you make, I'll be watching you. Oh, does it really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
You know what it is? My back is killing me, and I'm trying to be close to this.
Well, move
and
it.
I
It moves. You can move it to where you need it to be.
Oh, I know it moves, honey.
All right, listen. I finally watched Batman.
And what'd you think? Because we're about to watch it tomorrow.
All
Same
right,
here.
and
We're
Then,
gonna watch
then I
it
won't
tomorrow.
talk about it. I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah, we could talk about it Monday. Unless
All right. Let me
I
just
don't wanna
ask you:
spoil it.
Is it worth 2 hours and 56 minutes?
I don't want to spoil it. I don't think you want me to answer that question.
I talked to my brother about it. I could tell you. I'll tell you later.
Does that mean that you saw it with him behind my back, like you did
Probably.
the last time I wanted to see?
He
the movie?
saw it. He saw it. I did not see it.
Wow, that's
Not in
messed
theaters.
up,
He saw
Anthony.
it. It's on HBO.
Mhm. Janine,
But
you're
you
my
saw
only
it.
friend. I want you to know that.
I can't
all I
believe
got
that.
left. And I
You know
would
what?
love to go see a movie with you, but you only want to go see Johnny Depp movies. And I
That's
can't.
it.
We gotta,
And
we
I'm
gotta
gonna
wait.
sit in the back row, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm like, Janine, you want to go to a movie? She goes, yeah, I think a Johnny Depp movie's playing in the shady part of town. When
Right.
I can't.
Oh, come on now.
I hope they have place to plug in there. Never mind.
You have to plug in.
No, I don't actually. One of them that I use has to.
Okay.
Janine goes over and puts that extra butter topping in a cup when she has no popcorn to begin with. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that
That's
means.
disgusting.
I lost. You lost me on that one.
All right, listen, back to this is how explosive a night we have in topics. This got bumped off the top 3. Fucking Will and Jada.
Oh God.
Did
There
you-
we go.
This was in okay, so take this for what it's worth. It's OK Magazine. So okay, fine. But according to them, they're saying that sources now who know the couple are fucking arguing nonstop. She's mad at him for what he did at the Oscars, and she's contemplating divorce.
Okay.
She's contemplating divorcing him.
For slapping Chris Rock for defending her at the Oscars.
Because
I
she
mean,
gave him a dirty
honestly,
look.
Yeah, but honestly, that is the most Jada Pinkett thing Jada Pinkett could do.
Yeah, I'm gonna torture you forever.
Yeah.
You did one thing. You fucked up once, and I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
That is pretty Jada Pinkett of her.
I don't know if I've ever felt more sympathy. Like I feel horrible for Will Smith. Horrible.
Do you
I-
feel more horrible for him or Johnny Depp?
I'm pretty sure Jada's shit on his pillow. If that's what is that what you're asking?
I was just gonna go that route, but yes. Do
Yeah.
you think that she's ever done that?
I honestly, yeah, even it sounds like Amber Heard was a nightmare. I feel worse because here's the other thing too. Amber Heard was what, only 4 years for Johnny Depp? This is Will Smith's going on his
That's
like
true.
30th year or some shit. I mean, it's just awful.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can't imagine. I don't know how they lasted this long. First of all, but that thing that, like, if this is the thing that puts her over the edge to, like, how is this the catalyst for divorce? There's been so many problems for years.
Yeah. You would think the biggest movie star who commands 25 million a picture would be the happiest
Right.
son of a bitch ever, and I just can't imagine. I feel like his whole entire life is misery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just absolute misery. Like you ever have that friend who's just completely miserable in their marriage?
Yes.
It's not good. It's not good.
I didn't mean me, but yes, I do. I do have one that's just.
Do we know them?
We
No,
all
you
have the
don't.
same friend, Janine. Okay, I don't know why you're trying to.
I'm
shade.
sorry. I maybe have like a few more friends than just you guys.
It's just when you get on the phone, and you're like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then all they can do is talk about how much.
Ugh, I
fucking hate
can't
the
believe
person
this
they're
is what he
married.
did.
Yeah,
Yep.
He hates me. Oh,
I just hang
God.
up on them. Yeah, you call me when you're happier.
yeah, it's crazy. It's like that times 1,000 because the paparazzi are all around these fucking two.
Yeah, that's no excuse for slapping people, though.
No, it's even with the slap. Now that I've had some time to live with the slap, I still fucking feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, I guess.
I still really, really do.
I still don't think he should have gotten what he got, but
All right.
I think he. Yeah, I mean he had to be penalized somehow. No, he just get away with it.
maybe
Isn't
a
he-
year, not forever.
A year. There's years he just doesn't go because he just doesn't want to go. And it's not forever. It's 10 years.
I think honestly, the worst punishment they could do is let him stay in that marriage.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the worst punishment they could dole out. to him.
Imagine they're like, you have to stay married to her for another 10 years.
If the Academy had that kind of power,
Mm.
maybe they do. Who knows?
They do.
It could.
There's a Vladimir Putin video that just came out where he's talking to, I don't know, some other Russian guy, and he's like holding on to the table for dear life.
Putin is holding on, or the Russian guy, the other guy?
No, Putin. He's sitting at the table. He looks pale as hell, like pale. And he's like holding on. Like when you're sitting, is there any reason to be like gripping the table like a fucking.
Yeah, yes, there is. See,
Something should be gripping that table.
you have
Is
to,
there? Go ahead.
if you have to make duty,
Maybe he
You
was
grip-
holding in a shit. I don't know.
yes.
Maybe
If you
maybe
yes.
there's a pillow under him.
Maybe.
That was a Johnny Depp joke.
Oh,
What's weird is they put the Kremlin were the ones who put out this video, and he's holding the table tightly throughout the entire 12-minute clip, and it's at an angle where you see the table and all you see is him just holding on to the side.
yeah, he definitely got to drop a deuce. I think he has to do that.
Can we
Yeah.
see it or no?
Actually it came from the Kremlin, so yes, give me 1 second. I'll put
Are we going to be sued by the Kremlin?
You keep saying Kremlin, and I want to hear Gremlin. I don't know why.
If a Gremlin sent
Yes.
us video, that'd be the happiest day of my life.
Okay, Gremlins is one of those movies that I have not watched since we were like fucking 12, and I do not remember it whatsoever. Don't know what happens in Gremlins.
Oh, no,
like the
one of my
second one's-
favorites.
second
One of my
one's better.
favorites.
It's one of the rare cases where the sequel's better, in my opinion.
That
You think
sounds
so?
like crazy talk.
It's a lot more fun.
In the,
The other
office
one's a little
building.
darker. Yeah, the office building with all the different gremlins coming out, and they're all whacked out because they were in like a weird science lab. Yeah, that's a good one.
I have to watch that one again.
Yeah, that's a good one. So the Kremlin, why would
Gremlin.
they put out a video that makes him look bad?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the question, right? Because you got to think, A, they didn't think it was that big of a deal, right? Or B, somebody is over his shit and they're like, I'm fucking putting this out. I don't give it. I don't care.
That could be. I'm sure this is probably the best he's looked in days. I'm sure he's stressed out. Nobody's on his side. and everybody hates him.
Well, that's everything. I know nobody cares about the fucking war anymore, but that's the story that
That's
he's
not true.
fucking melting down. There it is. Look,
Looks like he's getting ready to flip it,
exactly like he's gonna pick up the table.
or he's gonna press a button that drops this guy into like a secret dungeon.
Mm.
Like
Or he's
like a
waiting
Mr. Burns button.
waiting to drop a deuce so he can watch some YouTube. Anthony on air on YouTube though.
Mm.
I don't know if he can get YouTube anymore in Russia. I don't know.
Right.
No idea.
I think he's gonna die soon.
You think so?
I think he's going down.
How does he get out of this? There's no way.
I don't know. I think somebody's fucking gonna poison his soup, or some shit's gonna happen, or he's just gonna go. I don't think that they're gonna tolerate this bullshit for
No,
him
I
much longer.
think that's a real concern of his, like someone trying to
Yeah.
kill him, poison him.
How could he ever trust anyone around him, number one? And how could he ever enjoy any kind of existence, like in his food? He'll always be wondering, this is it? Or any noise. Like he's always going to be on guard.
Yeah, like
I don't
literally
trust
Tucker
anyone
Carlson.
either, but
Tucker Carlson's the only one on his side.
That's
So-
it. Yeah.
And you know what? I'm sorry, I talked over Janine there. You fucking hit it right on the head. I don't trust anybody. I can't imagine being this guy.
No,
I also didn't bomb another country for no friggin' reason.
that we know
Yet.
of.
True.
Right.
Because if I had the chance, come in for you, Honduras. I don't care for you.
Honduras.
Yeah, it's a big
They
problem.
didn't do anything to you recently.
Well,
That is weird. It looks like they were in a chess match, but they forgot the board.
yeah, yeah, basically.
They didn't bring the board.
I'm still going with my he's got to drop one, and maybe he couldn't find a bathroom that was private enough.
It looks like
Listen,
he was moving, adjusting the table, like maybe like pulling it closer or pushing it away.
I've been at my desk like that for a good 8 hours, so I get it.
Just go, man.
No, You can
Jessica
hear it.
Simpson video. Have you seen the Flonase ad that Jessica Simpson did?
No, but something tells me it's hilarious.
Jay Sams, did you see it?
Oh,
You're making a
God,
face.
yeah.
I saw it.
Can we
All right.
see it?
I'm not gonna. Well, here's the thing. She put it on Instagram and then she pulled it down.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. And now now it's just a photo. Like I went to her Instagram. So I put the video. I just put the video in the live chat. So if you're watching this back on YouTube, it's there. And when I went to her Instagram to look at it, gone. Just a picture of her holding up a Flonase. So two things with this. She was talking and she seemed high off her ass. Like not like high, like I'm falling over high, but like high, like it's clear that I'm reading this off of cards that must be this wide because she's like looking around, like reading a whole line, like insanity. And then also, what is Jessica Simpson doing reading a fucking Flonase ad on Instagram?
I'm looking at it now. Kinda rough.
Honestly, like how much? Like I don't know what Jessica has made over the course of her lifetime, but I would have to imagine it's far too much to agree to whatever Flonase is going to fucking pay you for an Instagram ad.
Maybe she really likes Flonase.
She probably had too much Flonase. Probably, honestly,
What happens
she-
when you mix Flonase with crack? Is that what happens?
it ain't good.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Janine,
seem like-
you
Frank,
just what? I didn't say that.
I would never mix something pure as no.
You know what I'm excited for?
That's true. We are doing product testing. Did I plug that in the beginning?
I think you did. You just said product testing, but we've got the
Yeah.
Pepsi Nitro or Nitro Pepsi.
Yeah.
And we're gonna taste that later. I'm excited.
That's what she said.
We're going to get
Uh,
high off of Flonase and drink Pepsi.
That's the way to do it.
I actually just took some Flonase. That's funny. So we'll see how I get in a few minutes.
Also, before you complete that thought, J Sabs, does Flonase need to do Instagram ads? Because who doesn't fucking love a good Flonase shot to the nostril? I
I
love
don't
it.
like.
I don't know, but you know, there's a over-the-counter Flonase, and then there's a prescription Flonase. Did you know this?
Yes.
I did not know this. Okay.
Same thing with, I learned that years ago. Same thing with Claritin. There's bullshit Claritin that they'll sell you, and then there's the good shit you need to show your ID for.
If it ain't got that D, I'm not interested.
That's what I say.
Claritin D, baby. Now, Flonase, nothing against Flonase. I'm sure it works for people, but I try it, and it's just like, I'm like, now I have liquid in my nose. That didn't do anything. All it did was add liquid to my nose.
Now, let me ask you, do you take any other nose spray or no?
No, I can't do. I don't know. The sprays. I don't get any. I don't feel like I'm either doing it wrong or it's just not working for me.
When you put the spray in your nose, do you put your head like that, like a little down?
No, I spray it up my nose. I have no idea.
Oh,
I just go like this.
Frank.
No, you got to tilt back, buddy.
Tilt back.
Oh, I go down. That's what she said.
That's what the homeless guy outside my building told me.
Well,
right.
No, I take Claritin D. That does the trick.
I knew you liked the D.
No, wait, Janine, you go like this? You put your head down when you do it? No, how does it stay up there?
I don't know. Wait, do I do this or do I do this? I don't know.
You gotta work with gravity here. Come on.
What I just do? I don't even know. How about that? I don't even know what I just did. But
there's
I did
some
5
thrill.
Sprays each nostril. Go ahead.
5 sprays? Can you
Just
smell
kidding.
anything right
That's
now?
too many. Too many
Just kidding.
sprays.
I did 2 each.
Mike, the greatest part about that is when you spritz it in the air before you give yourself a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that.
You got to do that, right? Why?
That's a waste of a spritz.
It is. Why?
You have to do it though, because sometimes if it's not right, it won't. It's like streams out instead of sprays out, mists out.
Maybe that's what I'm doing. I think I'm getting a stream.
That's why you got to stop being so cheap. Just fucking fire one off into the ceiling and then give it.
That's what she said.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
that's what you got to do. But I fucking love it. There's not even. I know there's other like nasal spray shits, but who the fuck has ever heard of one of them?
Nobody.
Just give me the Flonase. So
Just
I don't know
what's Claritin D, baby.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there, but fucking Jessica Simpson's, she's all fucked up.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you gotta hear the ad, Frank. She's like, we've all experienced wildfires, and it's like that's only in California. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe that's all she.
Or maybe off Sunrise Highway where Anthony lives. But okay,
that's true.
Maybe they told you got to direct it towards the people in California. This is where we're at our target advertising.
Somebody's high on coke, or everybody's high on coke.
There you go. Brian Sanders, Afrin, another nose spray.
My father used that for like 30 something years.
Afrin?
Yeah,
Afrin.
And it's addicting.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a dick thing?
Addicting.
Oh, addicting. Got it.
I thought fucking Afrin is the Burger King of fucking nose spray.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's delicious.
It'll do, but it ain't the real. It ain't your McNugget.
Right.
All right. I got you. Nasacor.
Yeah.
No good. Nasacor is the Hydrox of nose sprays.
Oh God.
I'll go for some Hydrox right about now.
Dip your nasal cord into some fucking milk. Ugh.
The best.
Can't believe you guys do that. Really.
I can't believe you can't believe that. 99% of the population of the world that has access to cookies and milk does that.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's gross. Sogginess is like the worst texture for me.
Yeah, but not for cookies and milk.
Yes.
All right.
All right, Madison Cawthorn. Speaking of sogginess, Madison Cawthorn, this fucking guy. This was the guy who said that when he got to Washington, he got invited to orgies. Remember this?
Yeah, well, the Republican people were inviting him to orgies, people orgies.
Okay, since then, he's been pulled over numerous times. He fucking lost his license the other day because I forget what his license was expired or some shit like that. Now, one of his fired staffers said people need to know who this man really is. The staffer claimed that he did illegal things to her and would have more liquor than water bottles in his office.
Illegal things to her?
Mm-hmm.
And denied her leave when her husband had a heart attack. Yeah.
Man, it's effed up.
So he was apparently drinking like crazy and partying all the time. So apparently the orgies that he was invited to were his orgies. I think he
Cocaine
started them.
fueled
Oh.
was the
Yeah.
term, I think.
He's so high off his fucking rocker that he thinks he's getting invited to his own orgies, and then he's complaining about it.
Right. These
Then-
orgies aren't cocaine fueled enough.
Yeah. Just today, Politico got a hold of him, and Madison's in a wheelchair. Not that matters too much, but it just matters in the sense of, like, the guy doesn't let anything stop him from fucking partying. Politico got a hold of it today, photographs of him getting shit-faced, wearing lingerie and a bra.
Oh my God.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong
You
with
can
it.
wear whatever you want.
Yes.
The thing is, if you're accusing your other people of, inviting you to things that are scandalous, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe, and I'm not
Come
saying
on.
that I'm not saying that the wearing lingerie is the scandalous part. I'm saying the being a dick to your staff and being a crazy nut job with all this alcohol and abusing your staff. That's the nut job part.
Correct. So
Maybe.
exactly. Yes. Pot calling the kettle black.
Debatable.
Wear your women's lingerie all you want. Get shit faced. Have a good time. That's what America's all about, after
Right.
all. But don't go around going like, "Oh, Washington's a horrible place. They keep inviting me to drunken-filled orgies," and you're fucking.
When you're hosting them,
Right. Let me ask you a question.
you're in charge of sending out the invitations.
Yeah. By the way, now just to clarify, Janine, before your question, if there's anybody I'd want to go to DC to party
Him.
with, it sounds like it's this guy.
This guy's
Absolutely,
got the hookup.
100%.
Yeah. Because as of right now, from what I hear, nothing involving underage people, which is, you got to ask. You got to
That's a
check with
plus.
Washington, D.C. these days.
You gotta check it out.
Go ahead, Janine. You got a question.
I know you've done it. How many times have you tried on your significant others or some girl you were just banging or some just girl you knew underwear?
This week or overall in general you're talking
And
about?
overall.
Okay.
I'm wearing them right now.
I believe that. And here's why. It's not so much Frank as much as it is his wife.
Oh,
I think
1,000%.
she forces him to wear her
Uh-huh.
underwear.
She doesn't have to force me to do anything.
But he likes it. But I think she's the one who brought it up in the first place.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. She was like, "Listen, bitch, this is what's happening this week." She was like, she
Yeah.
held up a nice little saucy lingerie set. And she goes, "This week." And he goes, "Oh, I'd like to see you in that." And she went, "No, bitch. You're going to be wearing this."
Do you have my bedroom bugged?
Uh-huh.
Because
See?
that's kind of close.
Or it sounds like my bedroom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty accurate.
Should we do a show where Frank and I are in women's lingerie? Is that the kind of thing the members only area
Yes.
would want to see?
Why are
I
you
think so.
suggesting this?
What?
Why did you suggest that?
See how they're skirting around the answer? So how many
Skirting.
times?
I see what you did there.
No, I haven't. I would be
No.
honest. I'd tell you.
Oh no, I don't believe this.
Have I?
What?
It just made me chuckle. The other day, my daughter, who's 4, grabbed my wife's bra, like put her arms through the thing, and like was just walking around like this. It was fucking hysterical.
I have a good picture of my daughter like that when she's 2. So
It's so adorable to see that. Have I worn? I'm trying to give you an honest answer here. I don't think so.
not I'm not saying like you wore it to work, whatever. I'm saying like you tried it on as a joke.
Even as a goof. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think about. I don't think so. Have I ever worn your underwear? As a
These
goof?
guys are both lying through their teeth. Just want to let you know that.
Have I ever
Guys,
worn
in
your
the comment, males.
I've put
Yes.
I've put her bra on my head and done that little bit, like
Yeah,
oh,
that's
God.
alien ear bit.
that's just all. That's just good fun.
I've done that. I know I've done that. I can remember that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, you're not going to answer me? Fine.
That's my answer. You know I'm boring.
How many times have you worn women's underwear?
Me? Never.
All right then.
Frank, Paul wants to know if we've ever used a she-pee.
Used it for what?
To pee, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I filter my coffee with it. No, I don't know.
That's classic.
Thank you.
I got to get one of those.
No, I've never seen one outside of like
The porno that he
news.
used to like to watch.
Right, a news story like here. This is a thing now.
Yeah. Brian
see one in
also
person.
never wore women's panties either. So there you go.
Brian.
Why is that a thing? Is that more attractive?
Yes, it's not even like a sex thing. It's just like a joke, like what guys do. Like, I'm sure you peed in your wife's or your sister's pad before and thought it was funny.
What?
Okay, bye.
What?
Peed in her pad? I don't even know what that means.
First of all, I don't have a sister. But
Your
even if
mom's pad, then your mom's.
No.
Lies.
I
All you
want-
guys.
I've always wanted nothing to do with any of that.
Wait, like you
From
mean
my
like for
mom.
like a maxi pad?
Yes, like a joke. Obviously.
No. Let me explain something to you about your brother, Janine.
That's
His
where all this is
behavior
coming from.
Is not typical of normal human beings.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Okay.
He is the exception to every rule.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's the thing. Jimmy Coco Pop hasn't worn women's underwear either, and he's gay. So thanks for coming to my R8 here, Jimmy. It's
Yeah,
not that common of a thing there, Jason.
It's not as common as you'd think.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even think I've done it as a joke, which is actually now kind of surprising because but I did the bra on the head thing. I think that's. I'm also worried that if I put on my wife's underwear, she will yell at me for stretching it out or like rude. Because here's the thing: I've never purchased a pair of. Actually, that's not true. One time I spent $25 on a pair of underwear.
Oh, you idiot!
And that was amazing. Every other time I've spent $12 on a package of like 34 underwear. I've never spent a lot
For yourself.
Yeah, but like women, like their underwear costs like $60. So I don't want to fucking ruin that shit. I'll get in trouble.
This just made me think of my father's old coworker. He was also gay, but he used to tell me that he used to like to wear women's pantyhose, and that's it.
Just the pantyhose.
Yes.
I did that once for a play.
Oh, God.
Here it comes. You
Remember
were
when
right,
we were-
Janine.
Remember
I
when we were-
apologize.
Remember Peter? We were Peter Pan.
I was gonna say Peter Pan. I swear to God, I was just gonna say Peter Pan.
Oh
we
shit,
had-
Frank's right. We was a play and we wore
You
tights.
did it too. You did it too.
Shit, he's right. Yeah,
We
like
had to wear them for the play,
fifth or sixth grade or some shit like that.
For the play.
and I kept them. But
We wore it for the next 2 weeks, but that doesn't. It's not
That
part of
doesn't-
this- not
No, yeah,
important.
no, we didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
But no, we did wear them for the play. I forgot about that, so you brought that up.
Here,
Right.
see, Paige has it nailed. J Sab's brother warped her idea of guys. That's very true.
Amen, Paige.
That is very, very true. I don't know anybody who's peed in their sister or mother's fancy.
You don't want to know the kind of texts that I have just from your brother.
I could just imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whatever you're imagining, it's accurate.
You mean pictures or just
Yes.
plain text? Okay.
All right, Gary. Wife gifted me 100% silk boxers and a red silk robe. Luxurious. I've never worn silk boxers.
Silk is
before.
cool.
Yeah.
I had one pair of silk boxers a long time ago. They didn't last very long.
That seems like a porn guy kind
Yeah.
of thing, though. To
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, they were good. They were nice.
They feel. See, I couldn't. What does that feel like?
Ew, Paul. Go
It's
ahead.
like silk. What do you? It feels like silk. What do you want me to tell you?
What is this? What you're ewing at? They're called meggings.
No.
Oh.
What is Megan's?
He wanted to know if what was in the pad, was it
This one.
pee or yeah?
Yeah.
It was
Probably
definitely pee
everything,
because he
Paul.
was very proud of it.
Well, probably that time, but
In
probably
what
another
pad?
time. Let's move on. I don't want
What
to
are
talk
we
about
talking about?
fucking maxi
Never
pads
mind.
tonight.
Yeah, but why would a guy put anything else in the pee in the pad?
Because guys are disgusting, as you could tell.
I don't know what's going on.
True.
Here.
All right, Bird likes how guys look in silk boxers. Is that a thing? Silk boxers? My wife made a comment with the silk boxers a second ago.
The
I
guys
think-
on TikTok, yes.
I think it has to do with it being a thin fabric, maybe.
Yes. You could see the whole head. What?
But no, boxers are boxers. Who cares what the material is made out of?
I think cotton is a little more, or whatever the hell the normal thing is made of, a little less. It doesn't show your form.
Yeah,
How's that?
right.
It's
The
less
thing
form
is,
fitting.
I'm
Hmm.
sure you guys are both boxer guys, but husband has never worn boxers.
He's a tidy
We've
whitey
talked
guy.
about this. He's got to start the. I'm a boxer brief guy. He's got to get with the boxer briefs. That's where
He
it's at.
okay, so he has, right? He has. But I know deep down he prefers the other ones. I know it. I
Mm.
know it. And I'm just like, just do it, man. Just do it.
I bet
Okay.
he prefers to play with his Matchbox cars over going to work too. That's probably
Right.
where he's at.
Who doesn't?
Do you still cut off the crust on his grilled cheese sandwiches?
Always. He's Italian, so I have to because I'm his wife.
Got them.
I never understood. They should make a sandwiches with all crust. Nothing wrong with the crust.
Mm.
That's an idea that you'll lose your fucking savings on. But
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna go back to
Frank
this.
thinks even the crust should have equal rights. Go ahead.
True.
Equal rights for everyone, even the crust.
Here's the thing with me though. I don't have a preference for like you get those nice silk underwear on a girl. Okay, fine. But also like the white cotton, that's good too. I have no. It's all good for me. I have no preference
Yeah, it's all good.
when it comes to that. Yeah, I'm not. I don't. Yeah,
Yeah, it all works.
it all. Am I wrong here? It all works. I don't have a fucking thing
No,
Right.
you're right.
when it comes to that. I don't know. It's weird. I'll tell you what I do like. You know how everybody makes fun of girls for dressing like Han Solo once the fall comes around.
What?
That you never seen that bit where they're all
No.
wearing like brown boots and like
Yes.
you know what I'm talking about, right, Jay Sams?
Uh-huh.
Maybe the hottest time of the year for chicks.
Really?
Yeah, love that look. Love it.
You like
A
the Han
sundress
Solo
with
look.
no underwear underneath? Okay, you're losing out. Okay.
She's got a point there.
Summertime, I get it. Everybody's showing skin. It's fine. I'm not against it. There's something about that whole tight jeans, white t-shirt kind. I think that's I like that.
Are you a cowboy? Do you like the cowgirl look?
I don't know, maybe, possibly.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got their thing.
That's my thing. Yeah, trying to come up with some weird thing for
There are-
everybody to sink their teeth into.
There are other things. That's a good thing.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, like lying on the couch.
We ready to do the Pepsi thing?
I'm ready.
Let's
We're
do the
doing
Pepsi
that.
thing because the next couple of things.
Yeah, maybe it'll
Yeah,
wake
'cause
you
I'm
up.
I'm about
The
to
caffeine will
leave.
wake you up a little bit.
All
All
right,
right, hold on.
all right. Jason,
Smaller
go.
bubbles. It says smaller bubbles, smoother taste.
Mm.
That's a plus for me.
Oh,
So yeah, so we're doing this. Anybody who
I think you need a glass. Well, I'll do the glass.
should I do right out of the can?
Well, you could do the glass too. Whatever you want to do. I'm just saying they say they say to pour it hard, and I feel like we got to see that. So I'll do it if you don't have a glass.
Ice or no ice?
No ice. Mine's in the fridge.
Well, yeah, but the ice makes a difference, taste wise and pour wise.
Yeah, I'm not going ice. I'm tasting it pure.
All right.
I'm
So
going
anybody
to-
out there who's doing this with us, this is the brand new Nitro Pepsi. What are the differences? All right, we got draft cola and then vanilla draft cola.
Yeah. All right. While everybody's getting that together, Rudy Giuliani, the Masked Singer. Weirdest 10 minutes of television I've ever seen.
We all knew this happened when they filmed it a while ago, but now the footage is out.
Is that right? I forgot. If I knew, I forgot.
Yeah, they said that it was revealed, but there was no footage because they were just filming the season.
Yeah.
And this was the first episode of this season, and he was the first one voted off.
And who was the guy, the comedian who walked off? Ken
Jeong, and
Jeong.
also
What a bitch.
What do you mean, what a bitch? I'm
What a
on his
bitch.
side. Fuck Giuliani. I'm on his side.
Well, first of all, Giuliani on there singing is like the worst thing ever. But I will say, when you go back and you watch, did you watch the full clip?
Yes.
You love watching that show. It was
No, I
kind of.
haven't-
Oh, I
haven't
hate that
seen-
show.
I haven't
was-
seen the last like 3 seasons.
It was kind of sweet because they were like, because basically Nick Cannon was like, "Why the fuck are you here?" And he's like, "My granddaughter watches the show and loves it, so I thought it'd be fun to come on." That's what are you gonna do? That's kind of a fucking
Yeah, for a
sweet
guy who started an insurrection. What do you? Yeah, let's treat him like he's not. he's
Wait, I
harmless.
thought it was Trump who did that.
He was integral too. Giuliani.
I can't believe you hate Giuliani so much and you're from New York. You're not a true
Giuliani
New
was,
Yorker.
"Let's take it back by force," was his words. So, pardon me if I don't weep over the story of his granddaughter loving the show. The guy wanted to violently overthrow the government.
You
Fuck
are
him.
a heartless bastard.
I'm heartless.
Hello, don't you remember 9/11, Frank? Okay.
Does he get any points for that? America's
He
mayor.
used to be normal, but now he's a dick.
All right. Paul, remember Giuliani in drag with Trump? Remember?
Yeah.
It's my pinup on my wall.
That
It's a
was one of the
screensaver.
scariest moments.
Yeah.
We got to drink this Pepsi before I go.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Cuddles is bringing mine up. I thought Ken was a bitch though. He's like, I'm done. The fucking show is over. The fucking credits ended, rolled 3 seconds later. Give me a break. You walked off the show.
No,
He did.
I thought it was a joke. I really did.
What was a joke?
The-
Oh, that he wasn't really on the show?
No, I thought that him like walking off was like
Oh, no, he didn't say a word through the whole thing.
he was pissed off.
And then after they talked to him and he started like they always close the show with whoever lost sings the song again with the mask off. So he was just about to start singing. He was like, I'm done. And he just had enough. He walked off.
It was a
Fucked
weird.
up.
The whole thing was weird. And he
Good.
dressed like a toucan Sam or whatever the fuck he was dressed like.
And
It's
from what
just so
From what I
bizarre.
understand, so did Robin Thicke. He was not as pissed off as Ken Jeong was during that 2 minutes where they were talking to him. But I think because they didn't show it, he walked off as well, kind of when Ken walked off. But they only showed Ken walking off.
And then people were giving Jenny McCarthy shit because she was dancing and having a good time. They're like, how can she sit there and dance?
Oh, come on.
Rudy Giuliani. Give me a fucking
All right.
break. The goofy TV show.
You're a goofy TV show. Fuck Giuliani. Here we go.
All right. You ready to
Wow.
give this a stat? We're going regular first, then vanilla.
I can't find my vanilla. I think my father stole it.
Ooh, it was a weird roar. And now it's going to explode on me here.
Oh, that
That's
made a
what she
weird
said.
noise.
Right.
All right. They say hard pour. That's what I'm going to do.
I got
Hard
a lot of bubbles coming up here.
There's something nice about it. Oh,
That is smoother. And by smoother, I mean flat.
Yeah. I was just going to say it's flat.
It tastes flat.
really?
I mean, there's bubbles, which tends to make you think not flat, but it just tastes flat.
Frank, look at my creamy head right there. Wait a second. Look at that creamy head.
That's what
creamy
she
head.
said.
And it didn't go like a crazy, overflow or anything.
That's what she said.
Oh, Jesus.
This is better than regular Pepsi. And I don't like regular Pepsi. Maybe that's why. The true taste
Oh,
would
that's
be
good.
my husband.
It tastes like a flat soda to me. Am I wrong? Does it not taste flat to you?
No,
Unless I
think
just
it's
got.
great.
It didn't sound flat when I
There-
opened it. It had that,
Third
Well,
or fourth doesn't taste flat to me.
Well, I was going to say because it doesn't have those disgusting carbon bubbles. These are
Yeah.
smooth, silky nitro bubbles.
Oh God, what are you making love to this fucking Nitro Pepsi?
Trying to
It's
start.
so smooth.
I think, I can get into it. It's not like flat soda where like the taste is dulled or anything.
Yeah.
But this is, it's like half flat. I don't know if that makes any sense.
This
But
is
it
It makes
fucking good.
sense.
I can't imagine how good this would be with a nice fucking rum.
Ooh.
I think a good rum would be great with this.
I was gonna say with some Doritos, but okay. That too.
Either or. Now I don't have a glass for the vanilla. Should we go over to the vanilla?
I got to
I
open 2
can't-
cans of this. I can't finish this.
I wonder if my father stole it because honestly, I cannot find it in my fridge.
Someone probably drank it in the house.
I feel like it's my dad who came and stole it. So
if it wasn't your father, maybe it was your Uncle Goebbels. Maybe that's who it was.
Yikes.
but
Yes, we'll take the vanilla, the pure. It makes a very strange sound when you open it.
Yeah, it
Hey,
roars
Frank,
at you.
did you open yours yet?
mhm.
I didn't open the vanilla one. I opened
All right,
the
open
taste,
the
the
vanilla.
taste of the vanilla. Taste the
Open the
vanilla.
vanilla really close to your mic. Everybody be quiet. Because it makes a strange, like almost
Yeah.
like Jurassic Park like sound.
Yeah. Here
Go
we
ahead.
go. Ready?
Get it really, get it in there.
Did you get it?
No, that sounded horrible.
Well, it did it. I heard it.
It sounded like my husband when he. Never mind.
That doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't.
Good or
Let's see.
Holy shit, that's good.
Yeah,
You have to like the vanilla in with the Coke though, right?
Yeah, it's it. Well, Pepsi.
No, but I thought you were saying you like vanilla. Yeah, I like vanilla Cokes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, it's good vanilla Coke, Pepsi, but it
Vanilla vodka with Coke.
again, if you're looking for a soda that has that soda sting to it,
This ain't it.
it doesn't have that. It's very smooth. There's no tingle of the carbonated bubbles on your tongue.
Here's the thing though.
There's none of that.
I'm no longer a soda drinker for years now, but the best soda is a fountain soda, like one you get in a restaurant. Like
I agree.
the can or a bottle, no. It has
Depends on
to
my
be
mood,
from
though.
Yeah.
I could go a nice ice cold can of Coke. It's just not sometimes. But I prefer, whenever I drink any kind of soda, I prefer it over ice. I don't know, like
Really?
when it's carbonated, not like this. This is nitro, whatever. When it's carbonated, it kind of slightly waters it down as I'm drinking it, so it kind of cuts the carbonation slightly. I mean, this is good, but it's still.
I feel like I need a teeth cleaning after taking a couple of sips of this stuff.
Yeah, it tastes like I'm drinking pure syrup.
Here's the thing. Go to a restaurant, I'll get seltzer. Obviously, I have it with ice. If I have seltzer at home, do not have it with ice. I cannot. Isn't that weird?
I'm not a seltzer guy. I can't drink seltzer.
I like
don't like
dipping
seltzer.
Oreos in my seltzer.
Goodbye. I really am gonna
explain. Okay, you can go whenever you need, but explain this to me. Seltzer's ice at the restaurant, not at home. Why? What's the difference here?
I keep my seltzer in the fridge, so it is cold. I just don't like. I don't like it at home with ice. Me or my husband, we cannot.
I know my soda with ice.
Let me ask you this: soda, you said the out of the fountain is better.
Yep.
Okay, let me ask you this: movie theater soda or McDonald's soda? Because both are over syrup.
Do you ever look at this as
movie theater?
As it's coming out of the fountain, you see like it's like 90% water and a little bit of soda, but then you look at it, you're like, this seems right. Just looks weird to me. But, all right, successful. I think it's not gross.
Well, answer the question.
Oh, I thought you were just asking J-Sabs. I'm sorry. Jeez.
Well, I'm asking everybody. I'm gonna put a fucking poll out there.
Movie theater.
I go McDonald's because
movie theater. I pressed the wrong button, so now I have to like wait a few minutes, and then I'm.
There you go, and she's gone. I like the McDonald's Coke better, or like a fast food chain soda better for some reason. I don't know, something about the movie theater. It seems a little more syrupy to me. They put a little extra butter in there or something.
I'll tell you what, both of them are. You're in a situation where you're fucking having way too much salt. You're consuming way too much salt.
Oh, that's any kind of of course. But
and that's why soda's so damn good. You get that sugary cold goodness.
Tell you, when it's a hot day, there's nothing like just popping a can of Coke and just hits the spot. And sometimes I'm not in the mood for that harsh carbonation, so I throw some ice in there. That's good. This is zero carbonation. So it's like tasting. It's like drinking it. Like I said, immediately as soon as I drank it, it tasted flat to me. But it's different. It's not flat. It's just different. Like there's a slight difference between this and flat soda. Flat soda's kind of gross.
It tastes like when you're drinking a beer versus drinking a Guinness. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah.
All right, Dublin Dane, welcome aboard. One of our newest members joining during the program. Thanks so much for the support, all our members.
Appreciate that. Dublin Dame, welcome. Hopefully, if you're watching the show from Ireland, that's pretty cool. I like to hear from all people all around the world. I think that's such a great era that we live in, that we're able to do that. That's so cool.
Let me translate for Frank. We're so fucking sick and tired of shitty New Yorkers that it's nice to get out there and meet some other people.
You are not in charge of my subtitles.
Pretty accurate though.
Yeah.
Last thing I got to talk about, Frank. I know there's a couple of other things that we might just skip here, but CNN Plus, they're canceling it after launching it fucking 3 weeks ago.
At least they know when to pull the plug.
Holy shit. CNN sucks so hard. They are awful with every single thing they do. I remember
Where was this score, like this animosity towards when Trump, Truth Social? You were like, oh, I don't know.
I
he
said
could do
Truth
it."
Social sucks. We said
Yeah,
that.
no,
We
you
did
said
that.
Truth Social sucks,
Yeah.
but not Trump.
It's a disaster.
Yeah,
Well, no, I think I've been fairly critical of Trump. I don't criticize him over
You love
everything
him.
like you do.
you want. Well, he sucks. Everything he touches turns to shit. So, tell me I'm wrong. Name one thing that he's done that's a great thing that he's done.
He has been on a bit of a cold streak. I will say that.
Okay,
Yeah, 100%.
he's a piece of shit. And people follow him blindly and they don't care. It's up to them, but whatever. Dublin Dame, love you guys. So, see,
Thank you, Dublin Dame. Love you too.
Oh, yeah.
May your significant other wear some sort of silk undergarment. That's what I wish to you. All that happiness.
That's a good wish.
And hopefully your brother never pissed into your maxi pad. I also hope that never happened.
I never heard that. Is a new one for me. I never even heard of anybody doing that.
Let me tell you something. We've got to get that girl some help. Between the homeless people and her brother, it feels like we need to get her some help.
We should have a show intervention.
Yeah. I mean, we should have been better friends and gotten her help for her brother alone.
Don't blame me for that. Don't blame us. We're not better friends. We're all right.
Anyway, the fucking CNN, I feel bad because they hired not only the anchors and shit, but all the fucking production people, all the low-level people, the working schmucks that you never hear from. They all left jobs to go to this fucking thing, and in 3 weeks, it's over.
Yeah.
That is awful.
Yeah, they tried something. It didn't work. I don't even know what it was.
But they don't. It's the streaming service for CNN, which is bullshit. Here's the thing too, with all these outlets and especially these cable channels, they act like, oh, hey, everybody, welcome. We're gonna start streaming now, motherfucker. You're 5.5 years late.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just start streaming, and worry about catching up. Like you'll figure it out. They gave this 3 weeks. Like they didn't even give it a chance to breathe, to find its own footing, and to make a buzz or whatever.
Why did they pull the plug so quickly?
Because CNN is shit when it comes to all of the. I remember reading this whole thing. I told you I used to watch Casey Neistat, this like YouTube blogger.
Nope.
And we talked about this not too long ago.
I don't listen to you.
Remember the airplane seat? He made the airplane seat video that took off.
No.
Anyway, he was doing this stuff, and he had started this company, and CNN was going to get in, so they bought his company for like $25 million. Within 3 months, it was done. They just fucking blew it. They mishandled the whole entire. I'm like, how easy is this? You're the biggest YouTube star on the planet. It would be like a company today buying Mr. Beast and destroying him within 2 weeks.
Yeah, who's running CNN now? Because aren't the people that ran it? Wasn't there some huge scandal and everything?
Yeah, the guy left, and now it's some other fucking shithead. 3 weeks. That's I mean, even if you know it's not going well, you hold on to.
You work the problem. You try to rebrand it or whatever it. 3 weeks, they're just like, fuck it.
Gone. And besides the fact of them just going, oh, we don't need a streaming platform. Like, what?
Kind of do.
And it's not just CNN, by the way. HBO. Remember in the beginning they had HBO and HBO Max and HBO. There was like 5 different tiers until people were like, "The fuck are you doing?" And then they were like, "You know what? You're right. We blew it. It'll all be HBO Max."
And then everybody went, "Yeah."
And everyone, okay, good.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Yeah.
So, well, with cable news, it should be one thing. I'm sorry, we have too many platforms. It should be all the cable news networks go into one streaming thing. It should just be cable news plus. and everything's in there. You just pick your stupid channel and you watch it like an idiot.
Well, here's the other part of it, and Paul's nailing this here. People are sick of news. It's always bad. It is true. They hired Chris Wallace and a couple of other people. Okay, they put some names on it, but they legitimately didn't give people a reason to even watch it. Like, if
Yeah.
you're wondering why there was abysmal streaming numbers, it's because you did not give. You think, oh, what we do on cable is what we could do on our streaming service, and it'll be fine. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Like you know, what's so funny. My parents are in and they're visiting,
That is funny.
and it's hysterical. Their default. They're 75, but their default is crash at night and throw on cable news. You know, because they were used to, okay, I'm done with my work day. Let me turn on the 6 o'clock news and then eat dinner and then watch a show. And then I'll turn on the 11 o'clock news because I got to know what the weather is tomorrow. Like, that is just how that generation was groomed. And they're still in that. People underneath that age, our age, Frank, younger especially, they don't go anywhere near these fucking channels.
Yeah.
So to start a streaming service and be like, oh, hey, we're streaming now, and act like you're God's gift to fucking streaming is insane.
I don't know if they acted like that.
But acting like they don't have to get. First of all, if I'm CNN Plus, the first thing I'm doing is throwing a lot of money behind somebody who is making it in the digital space and saying, bring your product over to my streaming platform.
Yeah, I never even heard of CNN Plus until it went out of business.
I legit, literally, I think the 2 times we talked about it were based around Chris Wallace. The fact that Chris Wallace was leaving Fox News and he was going to CNN Plus, and then some other thing he got somebody to say on CNN Plus. It was the only 2 times we've ever talked about that shit.
Yeah, nobody's watching it. What was it? Miss Justice said, why aren't we talking about Marjorie? I'll talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
So good. You know, we had so much crap. I just, at the end of the day, I got to the Marjorie Taylor stuff and I was like,
she sucks so hard.
Yeah, it's such a hard thing. And I didn't see. So in case anybody's wondering, we'll do Marjorie. We'll do a minute on it. She's there. She had I think it's just a hearing.
It's a hearing about whether or not she is qualified or fit to be on the ballot to
run again, right?
To run again,
right?
Because of the whole insurrection thing,
right? Well, the minor insurrection,
that minor that thing where people tried to violently overthrow our government, that thing.
And so the one clip I saw, by the way, this was a tight one, Frankie C.
That's what she said.
Movie theater just eking out McDonald's 60-40.
All right.
60% to 40%.
I'm in on that. That's fine.
I saw it. What I saw of the thing today, I was kind of like, this is going to be bullshit, because I, in my heart of hearts, kind of feel like this is one of those things that you think is like a slam dunk, but she shouldn't be able to run again because she's, out of the pack of idiots that Congress is, she is one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
And, it seems like a no-brainer to just not let her run. But then you kind of get in there and you see some of her responses and you just go, she's just going to kind of run out the clock and just act innocent and talk all this freedom of speech bullshit until they just go, okay, we can't keep you off the ballot.
Maybe, but you know what? A lot of the responses I saw on Twitter were, and I can't say they're inaccurate because I saw some of the bullshit she was saying, was perjury. She says, I didn't say this, I didn't say that, and they have videotape and audio of her saying, she's under oath, and she's saying, no, I didn't say that, or I don't remember saying that, or I didn't say this, and then they go, oh, you mean this? You didn't say this, what you're saying on this video. And it's like, what does she think?
So what happened with that though? What?
I didn't mean it, or like she say, I don't. She actually, there was one clip where she said, I didn't. What the hell was it? It was about Nancy Pelosi. She said Nancy Pelosi committed treason. Did you say Nancy Pelosi? I'm paraphrasing the questioning and answering here. Did you say Nancy Pelosi committed treason? No, I never said that. No. And then they played a clip. Nancy Pelosi, she's committed treason. Oh, well, I was talking about her, not doing this or doing that, and it's like, well, yeah, we don't care what you, Oh, she was saying, I was talking about Nancy Pelosi not holding up her oath of office to protect the border from people coming in, and they're like, yeah, we're not talking about Nancy Pelosi's record. We're talking about whether or not you said something. And she's like, oh, well, I guess I did then. It's like,
That's the
well,
thing, though, because I feel like she can hide behind intent and what she really meant, and that's why I feel like this is not going to go anywhere. I'm not, rooting for her. I'm just saying I don't
I mean,
see this being anything. Now, I will say, I think, and Paul kind of nailed it here. I think they're kind of using this as like a precursor for the January 6th commission, so maybe they'll
yeah, I'm sure she's part of it.
be able to figure that into the whole thing.
I'm sure she's going to be brought in.
Thanks to Aussie Annie for another $7.99 on the super chat. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Aussie Annie.
Again, we're just racking up them free koalas. Every time you donate Australian money, we get a koala, which is lovely.
That is nice.
I read one super chat. Frank, now it's your turn.
Jack me off for $2. Her new name, Perjury Trader Green. Hashtag Team Frank. Thank you.
By the way, still makes me chuckle. Wait to hear you read those out.
Whatever I could do to make you chuckle.
Yeah, so I don't know. And then the other disappointing part about that was the other clip I saw. Whoever was questioning her was like, have you ever seen the movie Independence Day? And I'm like, where's this going? And he basically played this speech from Independence Day about them not going quiet into the night. And I guess she said, don't go quiet into the night. Right. And they were like, and he was, the guy prosecuting her was like, well, in the movie, they meant they were going to fight the aliens and it was going to be a violent thing. Is that what you meant? And I'm like, this cannot be.
Yeah, that was a weird line of questioning. I don't know why he would bring in a movie as any kind of reference for,
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. If you wanted to bring something in there, who was it that said famous historical figure? I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. Not go quietly into that. Let's see. Either a historical figure or poet. I can't.
Bill Paxton is what you're thinking of.
Into the night. Do not go gently into that good night is I thought it was a poem, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's a poem. I'm sorry. It is.
While you're looking that up, Paul, can anyone be a lawyer these days? Yeah, I think so. Well, let me just say this. My cousin's a lawyer. So if you're fucking related to me and you can make it, anybody can fucking do it. Okay? I'll just say that. Not that I want to take away anything from my cousin, but he's practically a moron, and he made it through.
Nice.
So, granted, he went for environmental law, whatever the fuck. I think that was the easiest one he could possibly check off. But that's what he went for, and good for him. He's doing it. He's making it happen somehow.
Yeah. Dylan Thomas was the poet, and
Jimmy Coco Pop got that 45 minutes ago.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy Coco Pop. Yeah, and it's do not go gentle into that good night. And of course, now I'm going to sound like an idiot, but I don't know exactly what he's referring to in that. So it could be death, could be oppression. I don't know the meaning behind it.
I don't know the meaning either, but I'm pretty sure it means it's Donald Trump's fault. Am I right, big man?
I don't know why you continue to support Donald Trump.
I don't support him.
And I don't know why J-Sabs just doesn't come out and say she's a Trump supporter when she clearly is. When she'll say nothing bad about him, but a million bad things about Biden.
I don't support it, but I can differentiate the difference on something. I could be like, oh, that was okay, or that was fine. Whereas you cannot. You will.
What was fine? To name an example of something he did that was fine. Exactly.
He didn't get us into a war. Hey, listen.
He bombed Syria, and
listen. At least he's not an environmental lawyer. Okay, so
okay.
I remember the day my cousin goes, "I'm going to be a lawyer." And I go, "Oh, awesome! What kind of lawyer?" He goes, "Environmental law." I'm like, "No, really? Like, what kind of?"
The environment needs representation too.
Yeah, I go, "Who broke the environmental law?" What are you going to represent? The fucking whales? What are we talking about here? What is that? What, the polar ice caps hire you? I don't know what you're fucking saying.
Oh,
yeah. I got all kinds of jokes like that.
That's good. Jack me off. Okay, right. You want to take this one?
Rodney Dangerfield recited it in Back to School. There you go, Dylan Thomas.
There you go. I tell you.
Also, Dylan Thomas, a big part of Gangster's Paradise movie. What was that one with Michelle Pfeiffer, where she does Bob Dylan and Dylan Thomas, and all the little ghetto kids are like, "Oh, I like the little white teacher. This is great."
Ghetto Kids?
Yeah, they were all in the ghetto.
What the hell was that movie called?
Gangster's Paradise.
Was that the name of the movie?
No, that was the name of the song. I'm kidding. I don't know what the name of the fucking movie was.
Someone
By the way,
tell us.
it's been a while since we had a white teacher go into a mostly black area and teach them and save the old day. They don't make those movies
They
anymore.
don't make those anymore.
Those
What was the last
not
one?
fly in woke culture.
We peaked with the Michelle Pfeiffer movie.
Yeah, why don't they ever make a movie where the black teacher comes in and teaches the white kids to not be such big fat nerds anymore? That'd be a nice little spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in for that movie.
Right? Wouldn't that be good?
I like it.
Yeah.
White kids need help with that sometimes.
They need a lot of help. Let me tell you something. They need a lot of help.
Right.
A lot of help. You know who's a big client of my cousin's? Acid Rain. Huge client.
You
A lot
see,
of complaints.
I mean, even Acid Rain is entitled to a defense.
It's true. That's what my cousin said. That's how he justified it.
Yeah.
He goes, "Don't hate me. Even Acid Rain needs a defense."
Who's that? Your cousin Jeffrey from the Parks Department? Hello.
Then I said to my cousin, I go, "You know who's good is that Purple Rain. That's what you got to get into. Like, could you introduce me to Purple Rain? That'd be great."
See, what's better than that is November Rain.
The best. DJ Shenanigans, Dangerous Minds.
That's it. Thank you.
Dangerous Minds. Who's the guy who got killed? Some kid always gets killed, and it's like so. He's like he's about to turn that corner.
Yeah,
she's getting to him. He's about to just turn that corner, and become an environmental lawyer, and then drug deal. And
I don't want to say it. I think his name was actually Frankie.
No,
I think it was.
No, it wasn't.
All right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Gangster's Paradise. Yeah, it's good. Still good to listen to.
So good.
Amish Paradise is good too.
Oh, Amish Paradise is good times.
So good stuff. Yeah. So we recommend this soda.
It is good soda. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene and Gates are boning. They are extra close for colleagues. I think, aren't they doing a podcast?
Probably, but she's too old for him. He prefers them a lot younger. From what I hear. Allegedly. How he still holds any type of position in our government.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How he wasn't shamed into leaving already. And everybody talks about cancel culture. This guy, where's the cancellation?
You just can't cancel certain people that just don't give a shit. That's the point of. That's what's amazing to people who kowtow and apologize up and down. There's some people that just run right through that stop sign, and then people go, "All right, I guess."
I don't understand it.
I guess so.
I do not get it.
Yeah. I don't care for Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't think she's that attractive either, which you lose some points for me on.
Well, whatever. She sucks.
At least the other one, at least Bobert, the idiot, at least she's kind of hot. Okay, you know what thought I had the other day?
You had a thought the other day?
Yeah, listen to this. I think if AOC calmed down some of her fucking crazy left-wing bullshit, if she just moved herself back to the middle, she'd be president.
I should be president now. I have no problem with
crazy. So you can't
name something. Name one thing that she said that's too left.
Everything she says is too fucking crazy. But I feel like she is hot enough that like if she just went, where's Marjorie Taylor Greene from?
Is it Georgia or Alabama? One of those.
AOC went to Alabama and just went to a shooting range and fired off a couple of fucking rounds. It was like, man, I'm proud to be an American. Half the country would be creaming in their pants and being like, you know, it's not bad as that AOC. We should maybe vote for her.
I don't know, man. Georgia, she's from Marjorie.
Yeah.
But I like AOC. I don't disagree with most of the things that she has in mind. She's young. She
already hates
hungry.
Pelosi, so she's got that going. She's halfway there. She's halfway there. I just wish she would calm down some of her. Let's just focus on the important thing. She's hot, right? And she's already in politics. So if she just, I feel like if you gave me 4 weeks with AOC, I can make her fucking president. 4 weeks. I'd have her firing a gun right? And a nice little fucking hunting trip.
First of all, the right is
Okay.
never going to vote for AOC.
Because she does the way she talks.
What is she? How does she talk?
If we were voting on looks alone, which most people do, and you put Trump next to AOC, she fucking would wipe the floor with him.
Most people would.
Thank you.
For Trump alone, if you're going on looks alone.
See, Paul's with me here. Hold on. AOC should wear some Carhartt. That's what I'm talking about. Like to get her in some fucking boots. One of them Carhartt
what the hell's
outfits.
What's Carhartt?
It's like what all the conservative people wear. Like the people who work for a living, who actually plow the grounds and make things, like not what you and I do, but who really work for a living. They have to work outside. Frank, let me explain this to Frank so he gets it. People work outside. They don't just talk into microphones and earn a living. So they have to dress for the elements. They wear Carhartt hats and there's gloves and all sorts of wonderful. They make a whole line of. They don't make stuff for podcasters, but they make things for real working Americans, and they wear that. They like that brand a lot. So that's why she would do really. She put some Carhartt on and killed a fucking. Here's the thing. Here's what I need her to do. I need her to shoot a moose and be like, "Fuck Trudeau and his bullshit in all of Canada," and people would be like, "She's good. I fucking like where she's going with this one." The whole package just looks nice.
And that doesn't lose her Democrat voters?
No, because then she goes like this. Still a Democrat, guys. And everybody in New York would be like, yeah, you know what? I think she is.
And the Republicans ignore that little side thing?
Whatever. Who? First of all, Trump talked out of both sides of his mouth, and that seemed to work just fine for him.
And he only had one side voting for him, though.
Well, I don't know about that. Not when Hillary was running.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
True. I'd vote for AOC.
I would vote for her if she just fucking went hunting and talked about the Second Amendment a little bit more. If she was like, I have a confession to make. I've been a member of the fucking NRA for years. People would go. There's not a Republican, including if a Republican Desantis.
She'd be an outcast.
An NRA AOC.
No. What's weird about that?
Narako. I'm going to call it.
I don't know what that. What's weird about that is that would be so controversial and ridiculous. But a guy like, what's his stupid face in Florida, who we were just talking about? No. We were just talking about him.
DeSantis? Oh, Gates.
Yeah. No damage done. How is this investigation still ongoing? Didn't they have all his friends and all his phones and shit?
I saw the finger. I didn't miss that. I don't know. You know what? I haven't heard peep about that, so I don't know what's going on there.
Why is it taking so long? They don't have enough?
Awful lot of smoke around that fire, Frank.
Yeah.
Nobody's pointed out that fire just quite yet.
I don't understand why this all takes so long. I guess they have to do everything in due diligence, but still.
I'd like to get AOC on the fucking teacups going. Fuck Disney. You can't tell us how to raise our kids. And I'm telling you, you get that state to swing right over to your hot ass's way.
You get one state out of 50.
She'd have a ton.
She'd lose all of her Democratic voters.
That
would completely demolish her Democratic. And she doesn't believe it, so.
She'd be fucking great. Get her in with Mitt Romney. One of these. Is he Democrat? Is he Republican fucking guys? Hey, he knows what he's doing. He's a good looking older guy. Get all the people like Janine that like older, fucking dudes.
No good.
Lock that ticket up. Romney. I don't even know what her fucking real name is. Cortez, whatever the fuck it is. AOC Romney. That's a fucking ticket and a half.
Ocasio-Cortez.
Fucking sponsored by Carhartt. And fucking.
You're out of your mind.
I'd have her fucking sponsored by Carhartt and NASCAR. We'd be fucking off to the race.
You're done. I don't know what's in this nitro, but you're done.
I would have her fucking racing a NASCAR, shooting a gun out of it while she's eating some fried chicken. And I'm telling you, Frank, we'll take the whole South. It'll be amazing.
Yeah, but you lose the whole rest of the country.
I don't think so. I think you're way off on this. I think I got a whole campaign. I got a campaign win in my pocket.
You got something.
All right, listen, I've had enough. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Time for us to go. Let me see here. What did we
become
miss?
a member? Be a member because it's fun and you get exclusive stuff. You could join down below on the YouTube page. There's a little button that says join.
Yeah.
If you can't find that, for some reason, some people it doesn't show up. So go to anthonyonair.com. The link is there. Become a member. You get all sorts of perks, all sorts of things. There's 3 different levels, just like Dublin Dame did today. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. It's like JSABs at the start of the show. Sometimes it just doesn't show up, so you got to go to the homepage to get that link.
Right.
By the way, Desantis versus Disney. He's trying to take away their secret little thing that they got going on there that makes them their own little thing.
I would love it if Disney just packed it up and moved to a different state.
Supposedly, if he does this, it's going to cost Florida another $1 billion.
To screw over the taxpayers.
Are going to have to come up with $1 billion in tax revenue if he takes this away from.
Have a great time, Florida. You got a real dick in the running things down there.
Yeah.
All
right.
Piece of
Carhartt NRA AOC 2024. That's my promise to all of you.
You're promising that?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna write her people.
Okay, good for you.
See if I can get them on board. Appreciate everybody who became a member, the super chats, and everybody else who shared, liked, subscribed.
Everybody in the chat. So everybody, we love you guys.
Love you all. We'll catch you guys on the next one, which will be Monday. Appreciate you so much. Later.
Show me potato salad. Maybe we should go now.